This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Southern California. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
You watch the film from last week's game and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't even want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not. Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Davis to return it, and he'll get forward for a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
Now, faking the give. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Let's go now. Prove it, 19.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get about 5. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 4.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Packers.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go. 70.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. Hank Bigsby, touchdown, Green Bay. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Greg, offensive coordinator's script at the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
The Chargers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Motion man is the tight end going right. A little play action here with McCarthy. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18. Here's 1st and 10. Harris, the man in motion. Here's Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. The Get about 6 before he's taken down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, because sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Chargers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. We are through 1. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it 2nd down and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take it over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it, do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30 I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Packers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Thank you, Cardinal.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
He'll look to throw. Short, complete to Likely. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down. Back to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Running is Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from 45 yards away. Bates' kick is good. And the Packers go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Just a short pickup there on 1st and 5.
2-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Packers are going to get the football at their own 40.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The right side to Olave. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one reeled in by Golden. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Packers.
He'll drop to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And the Packer 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. That's deep for Olave. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd.
They'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one taken in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Packers move out in front by the score of 17-3. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw, it's McCarthy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. First and 10.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, Jacobs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Packers.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Set to go now on first and 10. Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. From the 43, here's second down and 9.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll throw out of the gun.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Inches.
Let's go now.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. This one is caught by Reed. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Second and 6. The Chargers' 27-yard line.
Once again, it's Bigsby. We'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Now, Jacobs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. Now this time they'll look to throw. Pushed out to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Left side into the hands of Olave. To the pylon. He's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The Chargers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Caught DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he's Very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. The Chargers get set to kick it away. That's fielded at about the 18. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Not to be caught by the running back, Bigsby. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10. Jacobs will get it to start the fourth quarter. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a second and 7.
Come on. Viking 18.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down by about a yard as they find a way to pick it up on 3rd and 5. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
On the ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
65, 19, Tiger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Packers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
His kick is good.
And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, you're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
The Chargers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Motion man is Harris. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a man! It's Harris! And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and they pick up a nice gain through the air.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. 2nd down, they need 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Micah Parsons. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring it down.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay, as his Packers head back onto the field. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Rasheed Walker, guilty of the infraction. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again.
Come on. Hit. Gotta be lying. Nothing 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing now on third and long. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. They run over center with Williams. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past. But here, you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Get it. 6 Cowboy 80.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Bigsby.
Brings up second down.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Get this over the middle to Golden. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So, it's a win for the Packers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're